Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is October 2nd, 2022. My name is Nikki Adamkowitz. I am the Sassy Subber, and today we're going to talk about Sublimation Underground. That's right. Sublimation Underground has some new products out that we want to show you. We have some think outside the box ideas that go along with this product. But first and foremost, you know what I have to do. Let's talk to the ladies behind the helm this morning. Let me go say good morning to them. Give me 1 second. We have Cheyenne and Amanda behind the scenes this morning, and we will have them. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I don't know why that's not moving, but it's not moving. It doesn't matter. The screen's not moving. So we have Cheyenne and Amanda behind the scenes. So make sure you say good morning to the ladies as always. Also give your thoughts and prayers out to Jess. She is in Florida along with my sister, but she was on the coast that kind of got beaten up with the floods and whatnot. So please say good morning to the ladies. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to get myself on the YouTube channel over here. It has been a hot minute since I have been live, so I do apologize. Normally, your girl is absolutely ready when it comes to all the things, right? There we go. So we are going to be talking about the money holders. If you guys have seen it, there's money holders that are now with Sublimation Underground, right? And what are they? Well, they're great for a lot of different things. We have them for... Let's see, we did our short list of, or you're running off to the races list. So you can use these for white elephants, holiday parties, weddings, baby showers, graduations, retirements, just cause, right? Because we need a just cause. A bad week recharge, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, nurses, UPS, USPS, teachers, bus drivers, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So this is, like Cheyenne said earlier, this is your jump list. This is the list that you can use that you can spark another idea of who you could give these for. Now, if you go to Sublimation Underground, and I'll have Cheyenne post a link for that. If you go to Sublimation Underground, you will find her money holders. So there's one style that comes with the MDF and the little piece right here. All right. So, and Cheyenne, just keep that up on the screen for now. So we have this is a set, a kit, if you will, on Sublimation Underground, or you can get just these. I'm going to show you what you can use with other Sublimation Underground stuff too, that it fits. And it's a great think outside the box idea to use up some items. Now, she also has on there, and I'm not going to be pressing these today, but I felt like I needed to give them a little bit of recognition, if you will. These are going to be great for baptisms, first communions, and confirmations, and they are rosary beads. So she has on there what you can personalize a rosary bead. Let me just show this off. They come in some gorgeous colors. So while it might not necessarily be the season, if you will, usually it's in the spring, you can also offer these as Christmas presents, whatever the case may be. It comes with an insert where you could put the date, you could put their monogram, you could put their name, you could put a little prayer, not that they're going to be able to read it because it's small, but you could put that. So this is the royal blue rosary bead, and the colors on these are stunning. I will tell you that. I love the colors of these. As a Catholic, it is just something that we just have in our wheelhouse are these rosary beads. They come in royal blue, black, and they come in these little cases too. You have purple, red, white, and pink. So you have a wide variety of colors for both men and women, boy and girl. For those who are going to be celebrating, again, baptisms, first communions, and confirmations, that would be a great gift to give someone. What we can also do is put it in conjunction, and moving right along to some of these items. I'm going to show it to you. All right, so now that I've switched the screen over, I'm going to talk about these things right here. So we're going to press these boards right here. All right, these are the MDF boards that these come with. I don't know why it's not flipping over. Hold on 1 second. Camera's not flipping. Don't know why the camera's not flipping. Oh, there we go. That's why. Perfect. Okay. All right. So these are the MDF boards. They measure 4 by 6. And then look what else I have on the table here. These are the ornaments that come out of Sublimation Underground. And you guys know I love her metal ornaments. It's the only ornaments that I buy, typically for my photographers, for my real estate agents. I get them from Sublimation Underground. But these are the styles that it happens to fit on, these little things. So not only are we going to make them for these, which are the 4 by 6s, but look, I realized that on the back side of these ornaments also make a gift. So not only can you make this into and it also fits on the round, not only can you sell it, you can upsell it as a keepsake, add this in so people can add it as a money gift as well. So not only are you going to get the ornament to hang on the tree and make it beautiful, and I'm going to make some today, but you're also going to be able to make it into a gift as well. Great for white elephants, great for wedding anniversaries. Maybe you want to do my first Christmas in our new home kind of thing. Put it on these particular items. Now you're going to say, Nikki, how do I bag these up? Well, here you go. You're going to get yourself some baggies, whether they're Ziploc, whatever it may be. You're going to put the finished ornament inside, and then you're going to slip this. I just put money in there just so you can see it. You're going to slip the holder in the back with some instructions to peel off the backing and adhere it to the ornament. Then when we get it, bam, you have a cute little gift idea, a kit idea, if you will. So we're going to press some things today. We're going to press these items right here. I have my handy dandy Pro Tool here. So get this up because it does not damage my MDF. This way I'm not fighting to peel off this. Okay. So we're going to press 2 different designs that are going to be listed in my shop right after this live. I'm also going to press these items as well. So we have some that are, I want to say just kind of one use, if you will. And then we have ones that will be for a keepsake. So this morning we have nurse fuel, because don't all of our nurses need some fuel? Absolutely they do. My design might be slightly bigger. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm all lined up. Okay, we're going to tape this down. Now my heat press is already set behind me. It's set at 395 for 65 seconds. I'm going to lay this down. Might just want to tweak my bleed here just a little bit. Now, here's what I can tell you. Well, some designs or substrates may seem easy when it being a rectangle, square, circle. You can pretty much make those in any design program. But here's the kicker. This thing right here, this is called a keyhole. And so this keyhole is what's going to be the kicker to making sure that everything lines up correctly. So for me, I did this bleed just a little bit big. So I might want to shrink my bleed in just a little bit, just so that I can avoid this keyhole thing right here. But what am I going to do? I'm going to go in and make a template for all of you guys, so you guys know right where that keyhole is. It makes life so much easier where you know where that is. Then you're not putting any wording there and it's not getting cut off, because there's nothing worse and more unprofessional looking than when the wording gets cut off by the hole of the ornament or this particular substrate. So we have that. Let's move that over just a little bit. Hopefully I'm all in. I'm all in. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So we're going to go press these, because these guys are thicker than these guys, right? And these guys are going to be double-sided. I'm going to show you how we're going to go about this. These are single-sided, these MDF ones. So I'm going to head over to the heat press. And I know you guys can see me in my little tiny camera over here. I know we're not doing a lot of heat press stuff this morning. just because, well, it's pretty easy. I don't know who is calling me or why. Oh, my son. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. Thank you. All right. Sorry, I had to make sure that my husband called my son. Life of still being a parent, right? All right, there we go. Never ends. It never ends, people. No matter where you are, whether you're doing a job or doing your work, your kids are going to call you at the most inopportune time. So I do apologize for that. Good morning. Good morning. It isn't a morning unless Joe's calling me, right? Okay. So if you saw in the Sassy Summer group, I have started to play with my Wacom. My Wacom is basically a large tablet for me to draw on, and I've been doing a lot of doodle art. Well, I have 2 doodle art images we're going to press today. One is on the fancy rectangle, one is on the dog tag one out of Sublimation Underground. I am going to literally press this in one pressing. This will be the pocket method. I'm going to hold it up to the light. You're going to see me do that. I'm going to line it all up. And sometimes what I will do, get this out of here. Give me 1 second. Is use my ring light. Okay. So I have a ring light that you can use. Let that sit for just a second. So what you can do is I have my ring light right here. You can see it? Okay. So I will, sometimes you can use a light box, you can use a ring light, whatever it may be, line them up. I do this for the wind spinners. You guys have seen me do it for the wind spinners. You could do this also for metal ornaments. Now, if you're going to be doing bulk ornaments, I wouldn't do the pocket method. I would just lay them all out, then repress them again. But for those that are onesie, twosie kind of thing, yep, I will go in, I'll lay it down and do it just like we do on the wind spinners and press it both sides. So let me get these both lined up. Again, you can use a light box. You can use whatever it may be that's going to help you to line it up. Just fold your paper. Okay, so that's all I'm doing is I'm folding the paper. And then I slip it on the inside. So if this was my heat press, I would lay it down my paper first. I'd lay this right where it needs to be. Look, Mom, no tape. I will take this, lay it right over the top. And if I wanted to add tape, I can take the tape and I could go like this and tape it to my butcher paper on the bottom. And that's what I tend to do. I tend to do that method just so then I know that the paper isn't going to wrinkle up or shift or anything of that nature. So we're going to just shift things over. We're going to bring these guys over here. Put these in here. Okay, so right now what you're hearing me do, I know you can't see me because my back is to you, and I do apologize for that, but I want to get this all lined up very quickly. And I tend to get quiet when I'm thinking. Here we go. That's what that's all about. I tend to get quiet. Now, I do have butcher paper. If you can see in the little tiny camera, I do have butcher paper on the bottom, butcher paper on the top. Yes, I am reusing it because there's paper on both sides. I don't have to worry about any stuff that had off gas from the previous one because I do have 4 layers of paper here. So, squish this down and let that cook. So, I only have to press this once now. Over here. Right, Joe should know it's Sunday morning. Exactly. Okay, now with MDF, it can bow. How do we combat the bowing? Well, you could put something heavy on it, and then as it cools, it'll straighten out. You can also sometimes put it back in your heat press, but flip it around this time and press it so it goes flat again. What you're seeing is there's moisture that comes off of this. This is another reason why you use butcher paper for this, because there is moisture in MDF. Can you pre-press it? Absolutely. As things get a lot larger when it comes to MDF, you might want to pre-press them. All right, so here we go. We have nurse fuel and teacher fuel because they're two professions that need the fuel. Okay. And I'm not going to destroy these. I say destroy them. That's an improper term. I don't want to use these because I don't want to waste these. That's what I wanted to say. I don't want to waste my little pocket things because, well, I want to use them, right? But I want to show you what it looks like with the money in it. So you would peel off this backing and you would just literally put on here. I will include instructions for you so that you can add those to your gift cards. Now, could you put money in them yourselves? Of course you can. Just make sure you upcharge for the MDF or the ornament you're putting it in. So if it's, let's say you charge $10 for an ornament, you want to put $20, you're going to charge $35. So it's $10 for the ornament, $20 for the little thing inside. What I like to do is not put the money in it. Let people decide what they're going to put in there. They could put an IOU. They could put maybe the name of the person they have for their Secret Santa. That's a great thing to do with those ornaments. As let's say this is a Secret Santa gift, right? So you could put the name of the Secret Santa rolled up in here. Then they get a great fun ornament that says Family Christmas 2022. And then they have the name of the person who's their Secret Santa on the back. That's a great idea. You can also fill those with candy for the kiddos, for example. You could put mini M&Ms in there and then seal it up. And now the kids have a great little treat. Maybe for that elf on the shelf, he may bring an ornament. Now you have this. I will be making some files that you'll be able to print and cut, meaning you'll be able to print them off on your regular printer. You'll be able to cut them out with your Cricut and or your your Cricut or your Silhouette machine, if that's your jam, because there's some people who like that. Other ideas, pets. Maybe you want to get some, for a pet mom and dad, and then this is a great gift to them. Pictures of their fur baby. That's why I made sure I showed the paw print. So we're going to have that sit here. I want to show you the ornament idea. If I ever forget to tell you, metal's hot when it's pressed. Very hot. So I tend to leave it over on the press just enough to cool it down so that I keep my investment. That would be my fingerprints. Slide it out. Open this up. Slide it out. Woohoo! Oh my God, they're adorable. Totes the adorableness. Okay, so again, you can come in here if you wanted to have a double look. Weave it through the back. So I doubled it, weaved it through the back. I'm going to come up just like this. So now it gives it a nice knot on the top. And then I will knot it right here so you can hang it. But there you go. You know what? In the interest of our live, I will go ahead and use one so that you can see what it looks like. I have lots of ornaments. And it does leave a tiny bit of a residue that you can wash off very easily. Why am I fighting with this? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have my money in here. Now I got that song in my head. My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It rolls. Sorry. If you're watching the TikTok, you know. Okay. So you come in, you push this down very easily. So it has a nice seal on it, right? Okay. And there you go. And it shifted on me because I was rushing. So, yep. But now you have it there. I did a solid background. You can add some wording, but just know wherever you decide to add this, you don't want your wording underneath it. So you might want your to and from or to and from down here, or just leave it blank and just make a beautifully stunning ornament. I mean, he is adorable. Absolutely. I love my doodle Santa. Let me get it nice up and close here. Right? Isn't that adorable? And then again, you could put it on the back and here's what he looks like. he's peeking around saying, hey, right? So I did a design on the back. Again, keep it simple. We don't want anything too crazy. This again, coaches gifts, teacher gifts, nurses gifts. Just think of all the things you could promote it to. It don't matter who it is. You can promote this to anybody. So it's a great gift idea because people are cutting costs at Christmas, and Sublimation Underground totally nailed this one because this is a great way for people to decide, well, I can still give a gift and they get money too. My teenagers, well, I no longer have teenagers. I should stop that. My youngest is now 20. So even my kiddos could get this. This is great for hanging on the tree. Maybe you wanted to play a game, which you'll see a design that I'm going to be playing, that I'm going to be making using the MDF. And what it is almost like a dice game, if you will. And it's inspired by something that I showed you guys on the Sassy Nation Live last week from Miss Cheyenne. She posted a dice game. I'm going to reinvent the wheel, if you will, and make a game itself. Make a game that you have to use dice for, or some sort of item where you have to pass it around. And they want what's ever in there. So it could be $100 bill. It could be a $50 bill. It could be a really top prize. Maybe you want to pass around multiples of these, and you wrap paper around the money so they have no idea what kind of money or how much money they're getting. A great game to play as a white elephant, as a family fun game for Christmas, and they get a little bit of coin out of it as well. You can, again, like I said, add food to it, or even chapstick. Yes, you could do the chapstick because that's originally what it was used for. But let those think outside the box ideas run wild with you. And the fact is, we could put them on the back of Sublimation Underground's ornaments as well. It's just beautiful. Now you're going to ask me which ornaments. These are the ones that I have in stock. They don't fit on the back of the house. The house is too small, but they do fit on some of these. The vertical version of this one, which is the fancy square, and the horizontal, it also fits on the, obviously, the horizontal and the vertical one, right? Then you have the dog tag version. Everybody loves their fur babies. So you got the paw print and, of course, the round. Very, very simple, easy. Grab yourself some bags, make it a kit, do all the things, and there you go. Look at that wonderfulness that came out of Sublimation Underground. Again, you can go and buy just these items because maybe you have some ornaments from Sublimation Underground that you can use. Now, if you're wondering what size these are, let me get my handy dandy ruler here. It wouldn't be handy dandy if it was right here, right? That would be a thing. All right, here we go. You're going to ask me, what size ornament does it have to be to put it on, Nikki? Well, Sublimation Underground's ornaments, this one's running at 4 inches tall. So these guys right here, if you know you have some other ornaments from Sublimation Underground, you're going to want to make sure that the ornament is about 3.5 inches tall to give you a little bit of wiggle room, plus the hole that might be on the top of it. So if there's another shape that Sublimation Underground has, check the sizing. And you want to make sure it's bigger than 3.5 inches for this to be able to fit on it. But it's a great way to use up those Christmas ornaments for last year, but adding a little bit of oomph to it, if you will. Or if you want these gift card type MDF, you can also grab those as well. So there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you can add beads to it. Absolutely. Fancy them up a little bit. But just keep in mind that when you fancy up an ornament, it adds a little bit of nickels and dimes to those ornaments, right? So we don't want to necessarily add too much to them because that means you have to charge more. These are going to be great under 10, under 20 style gifts, depending on what you charge for your ornaments or what you're using, but definitely under 20. Think about it that way. These are great under 20 gifts that you can give and promote as a gift card, something completely different. And you know what? In the world that I live in, cash is king. So You know, you give me a little bit of cash that I can slip into my pocket. There's nothing better when I hand my son a 20 and go, here you go, buddy. They'll go, gas money. There's another one, gas money, right? So you could definitely come up with some really crazy ideas. I've already put 2 designers on it. They happen to be chatting with me last night, and I have Terry and Amanda who are on this when it comes for designs. I know that once the other designers see them, they'll jump on board as well. But here you go. Think outside the box. You will see my mock-ups that actually have the money holders on the back. So I have a mock-up that's just the ornament, and I have a mock-up that has the money holder on the back of the ornaments as well. Plus, I have mock-ups for these guys. And if you're looking for your own mock-ups for these particular items, you can head over to Style Product Mockups on Etsy. She has them over there, and you can make your own mock-ups and designs as well. But we like to support the designers around here. So you can find these designs and so much more on my Etsy shop. We can have Cheyenne flip over to that. You could go find it on my Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/the Sassy Subber. You can find it on there. We'll load that in just a second. She's probably panicking. She's got to switch the little tabby thingy up at the top. I could hear her. And she's like, where is it? Up at the top, Cheyenne. Click there. You go. We're learning a whole new program around here. And when I could talk to my back office and they can hear me, I know exactly where they are. I love this. If you're looking for a streaming live, I use StreamYard and I use OBS all at the same time. But StreamYard, your back office can sit there, hear what you're saying, and keep right on going. So there you go. Thank you guys so much. So again, let's do this quick recap. I told you it was going to be a quick live this morning, just because it's concentrated on just some small items. I will give you some little tidbits of information too as well. We did talk about the rosary beads this morning. You can add monogram, you can add their name, you can add the date of maybe their baptism, their communion, or their confirmation. They do come in a wide variety of colors. You have pink, you do have white, red, purple, black, and this gorgeous royal blue. I'm obsessed with this royal blue, but I like blue. So there you go. They are great for gift giving as well. If you're looking for something to give somebody who is just overly religious, or uses their rosary beads, get them promoted in your shop, and you can keep right on going. Again, the main things that I would like to use it for are, baptisms and first communions and confirmations. For those of us who are Catholic, that's what we use our rosary beads for. So there you go. Now you can also go in there and you can find, not only can you find the ornaments over at Sublimation Underground, you can find she has earrings in there, she has gift boxes in there. But again, we were talking about the money holders. You could go buy a stack of these, just these, so you could add it to your already existing ornaments for Sublimation Underground, or you can get them paired with the MDF. These are 4x6. And I say it's a one-time use unless you create the design that they could use this as an ornament. I think 4x6 is a little bit large for an ornament, but it doesn't mean you can't use it as an ornament. Remember, we could turn anything into an ornament nowadays, right? So you can definitely use this. You're going to stick it right to this. These things stick very well. We're going to watch me right now try and take this off the back. I will tell you how to instruct is to get your nail in underneath this corner, to get it off, peel from the corner, right? Because these guys they are on there. Your money is safe. Okay. And once you get that edge, you just peel it off. Now, it does leave a little bit of a sticky residue. No big deal. You could just tell them to take some Windex and wipe it off, and it will come completely clean. Can you reuse it? Well, no, because you're not going to have the little thingy. So can I stick it back on? Let's say I messed up. Of course, you could take it quite off very quickly and then re-stick it. Yes, but can you use it over and over again? Not really. So there you go. Like mine's completely off-centered, and that's going to drive me insane. Okay, so lay it down. Let's say I want to put on this one. We're going to put on this one right now. Oh, when you're wrapping your money, wrap it around a pencil. It makes for a nice roll. Okay. So put that in there. Put this down. Rub the sides down. Give a nice seal. See? And that's what it looks like on the back of that one. And again, I'm just going to use these. I'm not going to pull them all apart, just so that you guys can see what these look like on the backs of these shapes. So there you go. This is what, I'm going to move that down just a little bit. This is what it looks like on all the backs of those shapes. Wonderful, right? Our jewels and the tools, right? So there you go. That is it for this Sunday. But I want to leave you with this. Vendor shows are ramping up. If you're looking for a different idea, this is definitely a great idea. Get those ornaments in. Make sure you guys are promoting your Christmas products. I know we're here at October, but you should be promoting your Christmas by now. Yes, we've been promoting fall. Still fall. This is the time of year right now where we are promoting Halloween, Christmas, or Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and fall all in the same time frame, and literally all at once. We've literally just put them in the bag, mixed them all up, and just grabbed something out. Yes, you can definitely have a method to your madness. If you missed it Friday night, we did a Canva class. That's right, we did a Canva class on how to make a brochure and or flyer, and how that brochure and or flyer will end up as a product catalog. So you can make it as a PDF that people can flip through and see your products for the holiday season, or actually make a flip book virtually. Make a flip book. It has the cool page turning sounds. And I showed you how to make clickable links on your images. I will be posting that to my YouTube channel, where you can go in and see how I did the clickable links, how I made it into a flip book, how I just made it into a brochure by using the existing templates in Canva. And voila. I also talked to you that Canva can print them for you, or you can print onesies, twosies off as well. So don't miss our Canva classes, because they're important for your back office when it's showing off your beautiful products. It's money that you got to kind of put into your business, and that is in the marketing part of it. Maybe you want to put a flyer or brochure inside. Yes, I say that word funny. Into your products, maybe as a mailing. Maybe you want to do your thank you cards and put a couple different products on those thank you cards to entice them to keep shopping. Maybe they ordered something for fall. Maybe you want to tell them, hey, it's now time for Christmas as well. Did you know that I also carry ornaments? Or did you know that I have ... That's what those thank you cards, those inserts inside there. Maybe you want to add a coupon code to that, whatever it may be. So if you're going to make a printable item, make sure you entice people. This is also a great way for Canva to send out for you. Maybe you want to make that brochure, that flyer, and you want to entice real estate agents to buy from you for their clients, their buyers, their sellers, maybe a little thank you gift for picking me as your real estate agent. I just did that this week. I sent it out to over 250, yes, 250 real estate agents in my local area. And I just did an email blast, and the response was beautiful. And all I did was send a little flyer letting them know of, hey, this is a product that I have. Do you want to thank your buyer or seller for choosing you? And it sold a lot of ornaments. I can't wait to get those all ordered in. Next, you can also have that brochure. Maybe you have a vendor event. Maybe you have a vendor booth. Have that there. You can't always put everything that you can make or can do on a table or in a booth. It's just kind of impossible. You kind of need a warehouse for that, right? So those brochures definitely help with that. It gives them a glimpse of the things that you might not absolutely have on your table, or and absolutely wasn't the right word, but maybe you don't have it so that they know that everything that you can make. Maybe you don't want to clog it up with all the pillows you can make. Maybe you don't want to clog it up with all the apparel that you make. That's what the brochure is going to be helpful for. That flip book. That's right. That flip book allows your people to shop. For me as a kid, there was nothing better than getting the Macy's catalog or the Toys R Us catalog as a kid. And still as an adult, I look through these catalogs, especially at Christmas time, right? I just look through them with eyes of wonder of what I could be shopping for. It's one of those feel good feels is flipping through that catalog. Well, you can do the virtual one as well. It saves you a little coin, but it still gives me all the feels of being when I was a little kid going through the Toys R Us catalog. Make it eye catching. Don't make it totally scream holiday season, but let people know it's your holiday catalog. Yes, you will see in the Canva how you can do this all free. So make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel to find all these fun tips and more. And I want to say thank you so much to Sublimation Underground for these products today. She made sure that I was fully stocked and ready for this live. So make sure you go head over to sublimationunderground.com, and the designs you'll be able to find on the Etsy shop. That's etsy.com/shop/the Sassy Subber. So make sure you go find both of those and so much more. You will see in the group the other designers who will also be making things as well. As always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. This has been the Sass for October 2nd. My name is Nikki Damquitz. I am the Sassy Subber. You guys have a great rest of your week.